I still remember the day clearly, the day I went to my cousin's wedding for the first time. Until then, weddings had always been just stories I heard from others or scenes I watched in movies. I never imagined that one single wedding could change the way I looked at love, people, and even myself. The morning air felt different that day. Our house was full of noise, laughter, hurried footsteps, the sound of bangles clinking, and my aunt's voice calling out instructions like a general preparing for battle. Colorful clothes were everywhere. My mother was busy ironing my dress while reminding me again to behave properly. "This is your cousin's wedding, not a picnic," she said, smiling but serious. I nodded, pretending to listen, but my heart was already racing. I didn't know why. Maybe it was excitement. Maybe curiosity. Or maybe it was the feeling that something new was waiting for me beyond that door. When we finally reached the wedding venue, my eyes widened in surprise. The place looked magical. Lights sparkled like tiny stars. Flowers were arranged everywhere, and the smell of food filled the air. People were dressed in their best clothes, laughing, greeting each other, and taking photos. It felt like stepping into another world. This was my first time attending such a big wedding, and everything felt overwhelming. As I walked inside, relatives I barely recognized hugged me like they had known me all my life. "You've grown so much. When did you become so tall? You must be in college now, right?" I smiled politely, answering the same questions again and again. Inside, I felt shy. I wasn't used to so much attention. Then I saw my cousin, the bride. She looked beautiful, nervous but glowing, her eyes filled with dreams and fear at the same time. For a moment, I wondered what it felt like to sit there, about to start a new life with someone. Is love really that strong? I asked myself. After greeting her, I moved toward the seating area, where young people my age were gathered. Some were laughing loudly, some were glued to their phones, and some were chatting in small groups. I sat quietly at first, observing. That's when I noticed something new, the way people talk to each other. The smiles were different. The conversations were playful, full of teasing and hidden meanings. Boys and girls talked freely, laughing, exchanging glances. It felt strange, yet fascinating. Back home, conversations were always simple and careful. But here, everything felt open. Suddenly, a girl my age sat beside me. "First wedding?" she asked with a smile. I nodded. "Is it that obvious?" She laughed. "Yes, you're looking at everything like it's a movie." Her name was Ariba, my cousin's friend. She spoke confidently, her eyes bright with curiosity. Soon, others joined us. The group grew, and so did the conversations. We talked about college, dreams, funny family moments, and silly memories. Time passed without me realizing it, then he joined the group.
He was tall, calm, and carried himself differently, not loud, not shy, just comfortable. When he smiled, it felt natural, not forced. He introduced himself politely and sat across from me. At first, I avoided eye contact. My heart suddenly felt heavy, like it was beating too fast. He didn't understand why. As the conversation continued, I noticed something strange. Every time he spoke, people listened. His words were simple but thoughtful. When he laughed, it felt warm. Once, our eyes met accidentally, just for a second, but something shifted inside me. I looked away quickly, feeling my cheeks burn. Why am I reacting like this? He thought. I had never felt this way before. The wedding rituals continued in the background, music playing, people dancing, elders discussing traditions, but my mind was stuck in that small circle of conversation. Later, during dinner, we ended up standing near the food counters. The noise was loud, but somehow our conversation felt private. "So," he asked gently, "are you enjoying the wedding?" "Yes," I replied. I didn't know weddings could feel like this. "Like what?" He paused. "Like a place where you see so many emotions at once." He smiled. "That's because weddings show life in one day: love, hope, fear, laughter." I was surprised by his words. I hadn't expected that depth. That night, as we drove back home, I stared out of the car window, lost in my thoughts. The lights passed by like memories already forming. You realize something important. I didn't just attend my cousin's wedding. I witnessed love, connection, and the beauty of simple conversations. I experienced chatting that wasn't just talking, but understanding. And somewhere between laughter and glances, something quietly entered my heart, something new, something unfamiliar. That wedding was only the beginning.